World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. Israel has initiated a series of airstrikes in various areas in southern Lebanon, saying that it struck because Hezbollah was planning to launch a barrage of missiles towards the Middle Eastern country. Hezbollah responded that it had launched hundreds of missiles and drones in different Israeli military positions to avenge the killing of one of its top commander, Fuad Shukur, in Beirut last month. In a statement, Hezbollah said the number of Katsuya rockets launched is over 320, adding that it targeted 11 Israeli bases and barracks, including those in Golan Heights. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, in a cabinet meeting, said the military had eradicated thousands of rockets that were aimed at northern Israel and urged its citizens to follow the directives of the Home Front Command. Earlier, Israel Defense Minister Yoav Gallant announced a 48-hour nationwide state of emergency to enable the Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, to issue instructions to the citizens of Israel, including limiting gatherings and closing sites where it may be relevant. A 26-year-old Syrian man surrendered himself to the authorities and admitted its involvement in the mass stabbing in a street festival in Germany. 3 people were killed and 8 others were wounded in the mass stabbing that took place at a central square located in the city of Solingen. According to the police, those killed were 2 men aged 56 and 57 and a 57-year-old woman, while 4 of those injured were still in serious condition. The incident happened while people were celebrating the Festival of Diversity, marking the city's 650th year. In a joint statement released by Dusseldorf police and prosecutors, an intensive investigation is in progress as the suspect may have a connection with a certain terrorist group. The Islamic State group had earlier confirmed its involvement in the bloodshed incident but did not provide any confirmation regarding its connection to the attacker. And news from the Philippines Foreign Service Post. The Philippine Embassy in Tel Aviv, Israel, continues to monitor the developing situation in the country following the preemptive attack of the Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, against Lebanese militant group Hezbollah. The embassy reported that no Filipinos have been harmed by the subsequent rocket fire by Hezbollah towards Israel. After receiving initial reports of the attack, the embassy immediately reached out to Filipino community leaders in northern Israel and continues to coordinate with them to ensure the safety and security of the Filipinos in their areas. The embassy reiterates its advisory to Filipinos in Israel to prioritize their safety at all times, Be prepared to go into a shelter if needed, and closely follow IDF security guidelines, as well as check with the embassy for updates. In response to this, the embassy provided its hotline number +972 5446 61188 in case there's a need for immediate assistance. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this is Leo Magpayo. Good day.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.